to episode number 10. Bersabeh.
Wow.
We've been doing this for 10 weeks.
That's crazy.
10 of Modern Alchemy.
Nice.
And this month, our theme is personal alchemy. Last week, we talked about physical alchemy and diet, nutrition, all those kinds of things. And what the mysteries teach us, all the mystery traditions worth their salt, teach us that you have to cleanse the body, purify the body, strengthen the body, clean up the body before you can ever start to level up. But there's only so many things we can tell you, share with you about the body. And we did that last week. If you didn't catch episode 9, then do that. So let's level up.
Okay.
So we go up from the physical body, and let's discuss briefly the mental and emotional body.
Let's
do that.
Okay.
So, you know, there's so many memes out there that talk about change your thinking, change your life.
Meh.
Why do you meh that? Why do you do that? You don't think that's true?
Because it doesn't change your behaviors. You could change your thinking all day long, but if you don't change your behaviors, those are your actions. So
are you suggesting there's no value in changing your thinking?
It might be like a Band-Aid.
There's some value. But what's more important than changing your thinking, if you think there is something more important as you think
As I think about it
now? Yeah.
As I think about it
Maybe
now,
you should feel into it and see what's more important about...
You should change your feelings.
Ah. You're so quick. You're so smart.
Thank you.
My pleasure. So here's what modern science tells us, that a large percentage, I don't know the exact number, but a large percentage of our emotional responses, our feelings, are precognitive. What does that mean, Bersabeh? Do you know?
That means it's before you can think.
That's right. They happen before you think about it. Yeah, good job. They happen before you can even think about it. So let me give you a quick example. Imagine you're blasting down the highway and you see a set of taillights in front of you. Instantaneously, what do? You slam on the brakes. Now, you can't think, let me slam on the brakes. It happens much more quickly than that.
Yes.
Why? Because your unconscious mind runs the body, and your unconscious mind is which part of your mind? Your emotional mind. And so that's a simple example. How can you change your thinking, change your life? Not to suggest that you shouldn't change your thinking. That's powerful sometimes, but it's not nearly as powerful as changing your emotions and your feelings, because many of these things are precognitive. And the bottom line is that thoughts create neurological impulses. Emotions, feelings create emotions and behavior. And so if you want to change your life, you're going to have to change your behavior. You're going to have to change your habits. You're going to have to change the things you do. And hopefully that makes sense to you.
For sure.
Emotions, I like the word emotion, because emotions are literally what?
Energy in motion.
That's right. They move the body to act. And when you understand that your unconscious is the emotional mind, here's what psychology tells us. And we're going to get into this in much greater depth and detail in the following weeks. But here's what psychology tells us. And in fact, let me quiz you.
Uh-oh.
How much of your behavior every single day does psychology tell you is driven by your unconscious?
Unconscious. You're unconscious.
Isn't she cute when she tries to do me? How much of your behavior?
95%.
95? You pulled out a Midwestern accent?
I did.
Are you making fun of your husband?
No.
Okay. So 95% of what you do on a daily basis is driven by your
unconscious mind.
She's getting pretty good at that. Your unconscious mind. And what's your unconscious mind full of? Come on, you're on a roll.
What is it full of?
Yeah, what's residing in your unconscious?
Your emotions.
Yeah.
Your behaviors. Your habits.
Yes.
Your feelings.
those are all correct, and here's what I'm looking for.
Your unresolved emotional issues.
Oh, yes, now we're on a wavelength. Your unresolved emotional issues get stored and stuffed in your unconscious mind. And so they block and they tackle. I can't believe
So we're operating from that.
Yeah, you're operating from these unresolved emotional issues that go all the way back to childhood. So we're going to reel it in here because obviously we could riff on this all day long. But when you understand that to become a modern alchemist, you have to take care of the body.
Yes.
You have to transmute the body. Remember, transmutation is what alchemy is all about, turning it from one thing into something bigger and better. And then you have to level up to the next stage, which is mental emotional. We're going to talk a lot about mental emotional in the next several weeks because it's a very broad and deep topic.
God knows it's forever.
It's forever. So thank you so much for a couple of moments of your day. Hopefully this is of value to you. Stay tuned to continue this next week. God bless you. Lots of love. We'll talk to you on Monday.
Bye.